Alright, and with the new portal in place, let's go again. Fire. Oh, well, that is a problem. Okay, we went through without actually going through. I may have a solution for this. Give me a second. Take 2. No, I need to think about this. This may have ruined my nether idea. Can you tell that this is the point at which I actually started recording everything? I had everything else planned ahead of this. And now I encounter a new issue. Test number 1. See if it's just going too fast to notice stuff. I think that went clean through that wall I placed. Yeah, I had tested this. That's why I went ahead and skipped to recording. I thought all the trickiest stuff was out of the way. Apparently not. Guess I was using too few wind charges earlier, maybe. Okay, picks up at 16. Let's go a bit higher. It fails at 32. Okay, 24 is too much. Still works at 20. Flips through at 22. Alright, welcome back. I've done a bit of testing. I thought maybe it was the width of the portal or something like that. The other consideration was the speed at which the Enderpearl goes flying, which it turned out that was the case. I did some testing to figure out what its maximum speed based on wind charges are, and the maximum speed at the point at which it clips through the wall but doesn't go past it is 22. I don't know if this is something that I can solve. I might potentially just have to end the episode with a perfectly accurate egg launcher, but I really want to get this 8 times distance going. So I'm going to sleep on this, see if I can figure out just some kind of workaround, and I'll see you in a moment. Oh, we're through. Oh my god. I think we're onto something. Let me show you what I did. So on this side, I figured out where I was landing with the Enderpearl. Placed that as a backboard. It's weird, I was landing up here, even though I supposedly landed down there. So when I extended it up, I landed on top of it. And I extended it up further, I didn't land on top, I landed here. So I don't really know what is going on with that. If anyone in the comments can tell me what is going on with this Enderpearl logic, I would greatly appreciate it. But I have one last trick I want to try. Because, as you saw, I came through and I was on the ground. What if we raise the portal into the sky? Will the Enderpearl fly through, or will I fall to my death? That is the question. Now, I want the result of this to be a surprise, just as much for myself as for you. So we're going straight to the final test, at least assuming things work out. Either I die, either I fall to my death, or it works and the pearl goes through the portal and lands at a distance away from the nether portal. That's my end goal. Putting it at a distance, and here we are. Okay, so that's still not working. But we did end up on the overworld side, even if we're not in the middle of nowhere. There's a portal here. That's something, right? By the way, before I got cut off there, what I was saying is my goal is for the pearl to get sent through the portal, continue flying for a while, to the point that this nether portal is no longer in sight and you're effectively in the middle of nowhere, despite the fact that the end position is entirely deliberate. Got it? Good. Try it without the backboard. Oh, no. We do not like that. Well, folks, I don't think there's any getting past this one. Unfortunately, it seems that no matter what I do, this silly little nether portal issue just isn't going to go away. If anyone can figure out what's going on with this, please tell me. I would love to solve this issue so that people who get sent through end up genuinely without a trace of anything around them. But we're not going to end off this video in defeat, we are going to move this over to an actual overworld so that we can see what this would be like in a survival setting. After all, I didn't lie. This is 8 times further than it would have been without it. It's just, well, there's a nether portal there. Okay, here we are in the overworld. 9 stacks of windburst charges there. Burst fire. Set up the what? Why did we phase into the floor? I'm gonna test this on the regular one with 9 stacks. Alright, testing 9 stacks on the super flat. And it happened again. I'm sorry guys, by the way, this video started off so promising and now it's just all coming apart. Apparently the physics engine just dies. Really? It dies when you try and send Enderpearls this fast. Who would have thought? Maybe it'll work better on the Hermitcraft server? Please? Testing 3.5 stacks. 3.5 stacks works. Testing 4 stacks. And send it. No. I'm just gonna say 3.5 stacks is the limit. Okay, so we settled on 3.5 stacks. That's just what we're gonna work with here. And let's fire the first one through so we can set up our portal. I'm getting real tired of this, I'll have you know. 3.5 stacks was in fact not the way to go. It also glitched in when I tried it in the overworld. So instead we're going with 3 stacks. I've already gone and set up the portal in the far end. You are here to witness the final test for the final time. Farming, firing. What? What do you mean? Just doing this one more time, huh? Okay, for real this time. Fire. Are we for real? I'm just trying to wrap this video up and it just keeps fucking with me. Please, I beg of you, free me from this endless prison of torment. No more. I just want to end this video. No. Okay, that's it for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome back to day 2 of trying to resolve this whole debacle. Hopefully, we get there today. Alright. If that doesn't work, I don't know what I'm doing. Now, all up to max build height, huh? You're just not gonna let me do anything. Well, there is one last thing I can try. Otherwise, I guess we're just gonna have to accept that it's just not gonna work. Maybe it'll work on a more powerful server. I don't have those resources. Okay, so I'm trying something here. Using creative, I just set some portal blocks without the obsidian above them. I know that this is possible in survival, or at least it was. It seems that maybe it's no longer available in the most recent update. If it is, I don't know. I'm just doing this just simply to try, just to see if maybe this would work. Because I think at this point that the issues I'm having are purely because of my computer. There it is. It worked. It's my computer not being powerful enough rather than it not being possible, because Hermitcraft didn't have these issues with their amount of wind charges. This has purely been a me issue. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to accept defeat with this one, guys. But hey, let's take a look at those coordinates. We are 95,000 blocks away, and that's just with 3 stacks of wind charges. I couldn't manage to go any further without straight up breaking the game and having the pearl appear just in the middle of some nether blocks. If you can go higher with a stronger server, you can go so much further.